actually. That is actually slightly fragranced. It says do not inhale. Say I think it's a bit late. Like, it's like basically asking the dad to wear a condom at the freaking baby shower too late. Like, hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking on my videos yet again. How are you guys doing? I know it's been a crazy minute, like I've not been here for ages. I feel like I've not been here for ages. If you're new here, hello, my name's India. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you like what you see here today, please give it a good thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, subscribe. Anyway, I'm super sorry that I've not kind of come out with anything super serious or interesting. I've just basically came out with 3 videos, like all about how well do you know me tag kind of thing, which by the way, I absolutely loved doing. I thought it was hilarious. Really enjoyed that day. But they were, it is random. I really appreciate that. It's not really what I kind of do here on my channel. So I'm sorry about that. If you guys were like, what the fuck are you doing? Sorry. I was having a moment. But the moment being, as you can see, I'm not in my filming room anymore. My filming room is now my brother's bedroom because my brother moved in with us a couple of weeks ago. So the house has been in complete disarray and filming was just not my top priority. Like, I had to sort this house out before anything else kind of came. That's why you could probably see my dressing gown and coats in the background. The other reason being is that for some weird wondrous reason I've had an awful skin reaction to something. I woke up a couple of weeks ago, which I was supposed to sit down and film something that's going to come after this now, and it was just incredible. Like, my whole neck and like this area was just a rash, and when I say rash, like I just haven't had rashes before. I kid you not, I wanted to scratch my face off. I mean, it was freaking awful. To the point that the pharmacist didn't even know what to do with me. It was that bad. Anyway, I have no idea why, because then it happened again like maybe a week later. So as of that, I've just been like, hence the bare face, just not doing anything with my face, not doing anything with my skin, no acids, no nothing, no exfoliation, nothing. It's like basic washing, nothing. Right, anyway, onto the video. That's why you're here, not about my bedroom. So the reason I've sat down to film this video today is because as of Friday, it's now Tuesday by the way, so I'm going to get this out tomorrow, I swear. As of Friday 24th of July, it is mandatory to wear masks here in England. Don't know about Scotland, Wales, really sorry about that. Actually, I think it's already mandatory in Scotland. Sorry, don't know. We have to wear masks while going into shops now, so if you want to basically pop into Sainsbury's, you have to wear a mask. I'm really sorry if you heard that. That's not a gunshot, by the way. I know I live in East London, but it's not that bad. It's just kids with fireworks in the middle of the day. Whatever, they're bored. It's whatever. My brother thought it was. That's his problem coming to live in East London from Surrey. Anyway, way off piste. Sorry. If you want to pop into anywhere, you have to wear a mask. Now, it's already mandatory on public transport, so we've been kind of like initiated into this mask wearing quite slowly. I'm not going to get into the politics of wearing a mask in this video because like that's a whole other kettle of fish. However, I will say I think it's a bit late. Like, it's like basically asking the dad to wear a condom at the freaking baby shower too late. I don't really fully understand it. Like, if from the very beginning, if they've said yes, mandatory, that makes sense to me. 24th of July, maybe nearly about 4 months into this pandemic, we're made to wear masks, makes no sense to me. So that's all I'm saying, is going no further. We're not a political channel. Not yet anyway, we'll see how the world continues to go. Another reason being why I've got so iffy about this whole thing, sensitive, I'm going to call this a sensitive, touchy subject for me, is because I have been told that we are reopening. Casinos here in the UK and nightclubs will be reopening as of the 1st of August. Therefore, I will be returning to work as of the 1st of August, having to wear a mask for my whole 8-hour shift. Now, I wouldn't have so much of a problem with that if I did not react badly to them, which I do, which is why we're here today. Basically, the times I have worn a mask, I've not enjoyed it. I feel very claustrophobic. I'm very sensitive to heat anyway. Like, it makes my anxiety go crazy. Every time I wear a mask, that anxiety of the heat and feeling too hot and then feeling like I might pass out comes with that kind of like stuffiness. My other reason is because my skin did not react well to the mask at all. I would never have said that I had sensitive skin up until this point, and it could be the fact that I am a little bit anxiety driven when it comes to wearing masks just because of claustrophobia, and it's like a double whammy because, by the way, stress is a real thing when it comes to skin. Like, stress can break you out. Don't get it twisted. So, because of all of that crap, basically, basically. I've spent literally the last week and a half to 2 weeks researching what the hell I can do about this, because there's no way around it. I can't not wear a mask. Do you know what I mean? My research, I wanted to know everything about why it even happened, because originally I didn't know why it happened, and then what I can do to prevent it. So, without further ado, because I feel like I'm really all over the place at the moment, so I'm super sorry about that. I feel very scatty. I'm going to talk about the obvious stuff. Like, I'm going to get into what I learned and found out about ways to tackle it. Maskne. So, let's just be real. I feel like I shouldn't have to say this because it's like really obvious. But when we cover this area of our face, right, especially in a non-breathable or very dense kind of material, when we cover it with a mask, we create an environment of breath, bacteria, humidity, heat, gross shit that comes from our mouths. And it basically all gets stuck in this area, therefore creating a breeding ground for bacteria. Like, it's just obvious. I'm pretty sure if you've worn a mask, it gets very hot and sticky all around this area very, very quickly. So, that's rank, basically. And then on top of that, if you're wearing, like, pore clogging makeup and skincare, because I do realise that some people do use skincare that is comedogenic, it's just not a great environment for our skin. Like, all of that is just... we're going to destroy our skin way faster than anything. So, with all that said, we're really going to struggle going forward with wearing masks. Like, it's going to be a thing. This is going to be a bigger thing than it is already. I believe anyway. Because I know I'm not the only one. So, not only are we faced with the problem of, like, basic friction, where it rubs against our skin from continuous wear, movement, talking, whatever. My other problem, being a more personal one, is that I wear glasses. I don't need to wear contacts, but I wear glasses to drive in, watch television, basically anything that's, like, further than 2 meters away I need glasses for. Now, I also wear sunglasses the entire time. Like, the entire time. I don't care what time of year it is. If it is daylight outside and I'm outside, I will wear sunglasses because my eyes are so sensitive to sunlight. It's unbelievable. Like, I do not leave the house without my sunglasses, even if it's early evening. Now, when you wear a mask, within seconds it fogs up your glasses. Within seconds it fogs up my glasses. Now, the reason I went so scatty about this whole situation is because I was in blue water maybe 2 weeks ago, very briefly, and obviously one of the first things, I've mentioned this on my channel, first thing I wanted to do was obviously take my toddler to the Disney shop. So I took her to Blue Water's Disney shop, and now that shop is already mandatory. You have to wear a mask in there. Now they give you the masks. So I've just put on one of the basic blue PPE, I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean, basic masks. And I was wearing my glasses, and I could not see. I basically just had to take our glasses off because there's nothing you can do. It's just the situation at hand. I was in there for about maybe 40 minutes. Not very long. I just let her basically run around like a psychopath. And actually 40 minutes in the Disney shop is really quite a long time. But I let her have her moment. She had her moment. She loved it. The next day, I kid you not, I woke up with a breakout, right? And not in the normal place. Now, I'm super cliche. I break out like along here. I get like blackheads here because of the sweat glands. It's super cliche. I'm hormonal breakout through and through, like, whatever. And you can probably still see it now because I still have the remnants of the breakout. I broke out under my eyes. I was like, what the actual is that? Like, I can't remedy the breakouts on this skin. It's such sensitive skin. I can't just put my benzoyl peroxide on that skin. I'd fucking burn my eyes out. I was not happy. I kid you not, 40 minutes in and I was breaking out under my eyes because of my glasses and mask. No. I was like, no. No. I have read so much. I have looked at products so much. I know about basically every kind of pharmaceutical, antibacterial, ceramide, skin barrier, cream, spray there is now, because I was like, I will not live like this. Not when I go back to work. Anyway, going on from my research, obviously there's been an influx in articles about maskne. People are dubbing it maskne, so I feel like I'm not alone in this situation at all. Or dermatologists, doctors are basically bound together to try to say, like, this is why it's happened and whatever. They've been super helpful, but they've all been a bit marketed. Instead of just being like, yeah, this is kind of the cream you need, instead of, you need this cream's going to help you, like, it's very marketed. Which annoys me always, but they have a point. I get their point. So what you're about to see is basically things from different articles that I think are actually good. And anyway, it's an accumulative research thing from lots of articles from lots of different dermatologists and doctors and whatever, because there's a fair amount of articles, so you're free to do your own research when it comes to this. So anyway, let's get on. Cleansing. Let's talk about cleansing. Cleansing for me is going to have to drastically change because I use salicylic acid, I use glycolic acid. I love a physical exfoliator, I love a freaking chemical exfoliator, I love an acid exfoliator. That is going to have to go out the window because the sensitivity of my skin, because of the humidity, basically, no. I am basically not going to use any of the products I've ever used. If you're interested in my kind of basic cleansing routine, I'll put a video up here for you guys so you can see the difference in what I'm talking about. It's going to be different and I'm okay with that. I have decided that clean skin is the most important thing. Gentle, hydrating, cleansing. That is what we're aiming for. So I basically went out and I decided I'm going to choose the most bigged up product from any dermatologist ever. This is the Cerave Hydrating Cleanser. This comes in at like a tenner, by the way. And by the way, it's 3 for 2 in Boots right now on beauty products. So this was all 3 for 2, by the way. It's always great to know things like that. So the Cerave Hydrating Cleanser has got ceramides and hyaluronic acid in it. By the way, ceramides help the barrier function of your skin. So it's like basically all we need right now is to help that barrier function stay strong and capable and protected. Hello. I will just use this. Depending on what I have on my face, I will use it either once or twice. If I'm banging on a lot of skincare, which I very highly doubt I will use it twice, especially if I'm using SPF. If it's daytime, you have to use an SPF, and SPF you need to wash off your skin. And I'm going to use my fingers. I'm not going to use, I've got like my exfoliating mitt. No way, Jose. I might use a flannel to take it off and then pat dry. But basically, the less friction you cause to your skin, the better. Just keep it calm, keep it, do you know what I mean? Over cleansing can cause dryness, redness, whatever, which is basically going to be caused by the mask anyway. So whatever you do at home, you need to counteract that, not create it. This is, I think, one of the most important parts. Barrier cream. These will stop potential irritants passing through to deeper layers where they can cause breakouts. Important, right? Exactly. So there's so many barrier creams on the market. A lot of them, by the way, are pore clogging. So can we just be careful about those? There are some very good ones that are not. So anyway, I chose 2 barrier creams, and I know that sounds really kind of high maintenance, but it's not, I swear. The reason I chose 2 is because one is for day and one is for night. So the first one that I chose, this is the Avène. We all know Avène. This is the French pharmacy make that Boots do basically now. This is the Cicaulfate cream, restorative protective cream. Basically, it looks like that. Now, the reason I chose this is because it's for sensitive and delicate skin, and it literally is sensitive enough for babies, and it's fragrance free. The other reason that I chose this is because it replenishes the skin, keeps the skin's moisture barrier and soothes sensitive skin, blah, blah, blah. But the combination of copper sulfate and zinc sulfate helps to maintain healthy looking skin. Very rich in the Avène thermal water, whatever. It soothes skin discomfort, and basically it just helps repair the skin barrier. And yeah, that's why I chose it. The thing is, when I came to reading all these articles, there was so many kind of skin barrier creams, ceramides, yada yada yada, because that's basically like your armor to the world. Like, don't even get it twisted, it's very important. But there was so many creams pushed at you on these articles that it was almost very overwhelming. So I just thought best choice is the one that's basically designed for babies, because you cannot go wrong when it's designed for babies, and that's how delicate that cream is for skin. The next cream I picked up is the Eucerin Aquaphor Soothing Skin Balm. Now this is for nighttime, because this basically helps repair the skin while you sleep. And this is clinically proven to soothe and protect very dry, cracked or irritated skin, which is probably what I need at the moment because my skin is still flaring up. The reason I chose this is because it helps to support skin own regeneration process. Who doesn't want that? I'm yet to use them, by the way, so that video of me using them and getting this routine down, that is the next video. So anyway, next product I picked up. This is actually from Superdrug, not Boots, but like I said earlier, all those 3 products were 3 for 2, so I only paid for 2, came to £18, which to me, for skincare, I did very well spending £18 on skincare, considering I was at the point where I'm like, I need new everything. Just saying. I picked this up from Boots. Now, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Superdrug own branding. It's the Vitamin E skincare. This is the Hydrating Mist. Now, if you know what vitamin E is, so it's hydrating and it's an antioxidant which helps to protect your skin from environmental damage. Hello. Oh, actually, that is actually slightly fragranced. It says do not inhale. Okay, that's actually quite fragranced. This I'm going to spritz on my face the entire time. I'm telling you, this is staying hydrated but dry. That's the serious thing. Hydrated but dry. Okay, so the other product that I got is on order because when I went into Boots they didn't have it, even though the Boots website said it. They did have it, so you're lying. It is, I'll put it up here for you while I read about it. So this is the Clinicept Skin Protect Fast Acting Cleanser and Antimicrobial Solution. Now, the reason I've decided to get this is because I'm super high maintenance, and what I actually plan to do is when I'm at work is to spray this on my face in my breaks after when I can take my mask off, spray it in my breaks, basically clean that skin and then reapply my barrier cream. When I was reading about it, I'll link it down below by the way so you guys can do your own research. It's for sensitive skin, so I don't think I will irritate my skin by doing that much, but we will see. It's all a learning process. So once I get to work and I go through the motions, I'll let you know if that's a good idea or not, because it may not be a good idea. I may do more damage than good. I don't know. But I like the idea that I can spray something that's antibacterial on there to stop breakouts as they form, basically. I think it's a good idea. So going kind of off my skincare and onto what I do to combat breakouts. I'm going to avoid my benzoyl peroxide. Salicylic acid doesn't really irritate my skin that much. Glycolic acid can, depending on how much I use it. So I think I've decided to get this. Now, I haven't bought it yet, I don't know, but I'm very interested in this range because I use both. And this Pixie range combines them, and I'm just like, why has no one done that yet? So anyway, I'm going to try the little small toner and see. That's got a low percent of salicylic acid in it, and it's got a low percent of glycolic acid. So don't know if I can give up my salicylic acid, because that really, I kid you not, it really helps my breakouts. Obviously my benzoyl peroxide does, but I just can't. I don't think I can use something that harsh around that area. So that leads me on to saying, I think I might invest in Pimple Patches. I have already got a couple, but I'm going to need some more. I cannot rave about them enough. I love Pimple Patches. I think they're brilliant, especially if you've got super sensitive skin, and using something like salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide is going to irritate everything. You can just put them on the dots. I mean, it's really basic, genius basically. So I think I might do that so I can treat those bits without having to treat the whole entire area, because whatever. And I might even do that with my benzoyl peroxide depending on how it goes, because my heart kind of hurts having to give benzoyl peroxide up, because I'm telling you, it's just been a hero to me. Okay, now, moving on to the next bit. You guys might hate me for this. A lot of you probably will hate me for this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Do not wear makeup. Now, this is a fight I'm going to have with my work as well, because I'm just going to say no. And my job requires like a full face of makeup, always has done, and obviously things have changed, so I'm hoping we can obviously adapt to our situation, and, you know, basically I get exempt from wearing foundation. Obviously I'm going to do this half. I'm not that stupid. I appreciate I can't go into work without absolutely anything, but I do not want to put foundation on under my mask. I just don't. I think you're asking for trouble anyway, and then layering it on with basically makeup, you're just gonna, it's going to be awful. We're all going to walk out there with acne. That's it. Our skin is going to be destroyed. Obviously, you can whack on some concealer and you can do this, and obviously your eyebrows and eyelashes and whatever can stay the same. But no. Now, if you really hate the idea of that, one of the articles I read, and I cannot remember which one it was, I'm really sorry, they suggested, and I'm going to link it all down below anyway, you'll probably see a picture up here because I'm that snazzy these days. Right, it's called Oxygenetics Foundation. So, they basically say that lets your skin breathe. So if you're really like disgusted by the idea of that you cannot wear makeup, maybe look at investing in something that allows your skin to breathe. One of the women, I swear, commented on the article. She was literally a frontline doctor, and she said she's worn this makeup the entire time. She's never had an issue. That sounds good to me. However, I have never tried this foundation, so I have absolutely no idea. It was just something that the article suggested, so I'm going to leave this up to you. You guys do your own research. However, if you've tried it, let us know down in the comments if it's worth the investment or not, because it's not cheap. Moving on from all of that, we are over the basic skincare stuff. The mask. Basically, the most important thing is mask material. Now, I know a lot of places are Pretty Little Thing, Misguided, ASOS, they're all whacking out masks. Now, the one advice I can give is look at material over the fashion of it, but the material is obviously the most important. Actually, after going off from that, please just use a reusable mask, because I've seen the pictures of people discarding their freaking like paper blue PPE masks everywhere, and it's just fucking disgraceful. Like, I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, but can we please look after our planet too? Like, we may, you know, fine, we'll save ourselves, but if we fucking destroy the planet, we'll be saving ourselves for. Just get a reusable mask and wash it. Don't be lazy, wash it. Going on from that, I did a load of research about materials into masks. Now, the one thing that kept coming back is that the best material for masks is 100% silk. I know it sounds really bougie, but it doesn't have to be. I know I'm super stuck in my plastic bag, but let's be real. Another advice, if you're wearing using a reusable mask, keep putting it in a plastic bag when you're not reusing it, instead of just throwing it in a scabby handbag. Or mine is a nappy bag. Anyway, so I literally put into Google 100% mulberry silk face mask. There are absolutely tons on Etsy. And I'll show you up here because I've forgotten the name of it, and I will also link it down below. Now, this came in multiple different colours, so you don't have to get a black one. I got a black one because the majority of my clothes are black. But there are so many colours, and it was really reasonably priced. I don't think you paid for postage, and I think it was like $15.99. And for me, that's a very small investment to make for the like health of my skin. It's really well made. It's got these little slippy bits so you can basically resize the mask, and then obviously it's got the cliche like nose bending bit. I think it's really comfortable. Now, the fact that I'm wearing hoop earrings was my issue the other day. Like, wow, this does not work anymore. It is lovely. Now, this is, I don't know if I said this, I probably have. This is 100% mulberry silk. It closes really nicely. I need a nose thing. It's obviously because of my glasses, but we're going to get to that because there's another thing I've decided that you can do. Don't get me wrong, it still creates a very warm environment. It does. But, so 100% silk. Not only does it protect you from germs and bacteria, which is the whole point of a mask, by the way, it also lets the skin breathe so much more. And because it's super soft, less friction. It's so much nicer. Don't get me wrong, I've got those stupid blue ones, but so much nicer than my stupid blue ones. I'm so happy with this. My next fight is trying to be able to wear something like this at work instead of whatever they're going to provide us. I want my silk. Anyway, so after silk comes cotton and then linen, but silk still being the best, by the way. Now, onto the most obvious part. You still need to wash this regularly. Do not be disgusting. I haven't really worked out how much I should wash this. I kind of feel like I would like to wash it every day, but I don't know how ridiculous that is. But the one thing I did see in one of the articles is that one of the dermatologists, I think, she actually suggested spraying the mask, like every time you use it, after you use it, spraying it with like a natural antibacterial spray. Now, I'm very hesitant on doing that because I don't know if I want that kind of, like, I know it's all natural, but natural ingredients can be serious skin irritants, by the way. Just because it's natural does not mean you're safe. If I've sprayed it in there, I'm going to put it all there and it's all going to get hot and mixed. I don't know. But if you're interested in that idea, do your research on it. I'm going to think more about this situation and maybe look into a natural bacterial spray. I've got one, and the one that I use personally is lavender based, and I just wouldn't put it in a mask. I just wouldn't. I'm sorry. If you guys want to have a conversation about that, let me know what your ideas or what you think of that. Let me know, because I'm in two minds about that situation. So anyway, thing that I just want to talk about now, fogging up glasses, because it drives me insane. So this is my theory, because I have not put it to the test yet. Plasters. I've decided I'm going to use plasters. So my theory is because I know it's very sensitive skin under there. So the reason I'm choosing plasters is because it's very sensitive skin under there. But plasters are supposed to be stuck on skin. You can get plasters with sensitive skin, and you can also get plasters that actually have silver in them. And by the way, if you don't know, silver is a natural antibacterial and also promotes healing, I think. I don't know. I did read about silver recently, but whatever. I think it's a really, really good idea. If you guys have a better idea or whatever, come at me, because this is something I'm very serious in, and that's basically the only kind of half logical solution I have found. I haven't even seen anyone sticking anything on their face yet, so, but I'm thinking that now that we have to wear masks, because I don't know about you, but I live here in London, there's not a lot of people wearing masks. I go out every day and majority of people are not wearing masks, and that's all about to change. So moving on from that whole video, which I'm really sorry because I think it was very scatty, and I apologise for that, and I don't know why I'm feeling scatty today, but I just am. It might all be all over the place, and I'm hoping my editing skills can condense that and help that, but I do apologise if it's all sorry, I try. But going on from that, my next video is coming soon, which is not really about masks. It kind of has some relevance, but it's an important video, so you stay tuned. But secondly, which is going on from this video, is I'm going to put all this to the test. And I'm thinking I'm going to do like a makeup tutorial thing specifically for wearing masks. I'm going to work it all out because I don't want to put makeup here. Like, in my mind, if I think about putting makeup here and nothing here, I just see like a big divide. So it's something to work out. And I appreciate that theoretically no one's going to see this bit, but you can take your mask off outside, so you will be seen. So I don't want to make everyone look stupid. I don't want to look that stupid. But at work I have to wear something here. So something's going to have to be worked out. If I'm honest with you, I would never have sat down and done this video today if I really wasn't sure about these products. I chose these products for a reason, and like everything when it comes to putting stuff on my face, I do not take it lightly. When you see all my videos, anything to do with skincare, all of those skincare products have been meticulously researched. Like, I don't just whack shit on my face, I just do not do it. Which, by the way, my baby just got a passport. I know that's so random, but I've been waiting for her damn passport for the longest time, and it's just been approved because obviously we're flying. We're going on holiday soon, and I don't know about you guys, but lockdown has got me very confused about dates, times, and like when things are happening, because I just think it's turned into one massive long period of time. I don't know what month we're in anymore. And I realised, I was like, wait, we're supposed to be flying out in a month and she's still not got a passport, but it's just been confirmed. It's on its way to me. Okay, way off piste. So going back towards what I was talking about, I would never have shown you these products if I wasn't basically 100% sure. I will put a video all together so you can see how the products are used, how I'm going to use them, yada yada yada. But I'm just going to be that confident and say, I know they're going to work, and I know they're going to be banging because I spent a week and a half working them out. I'm very sorry for the length of time that this video is, and I know some of you guys get irritated with my talking videos, but it's just what I'm all about. So I do appreciate you watching. I appreciate you guys returning. If you're a new viewer and you've got to this point, I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you like what you see here today. But that is it for me. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in the world, I hope you guys are safe and mentally okay. My Instagram, by the way, this is India Madeline. I'll write it down here below. I'm always happy for you guys to slide into my DMs, no matter what it's about. I don't even care. I love having conversations with you. So please, whatever you feel like you need to say to me, say it. I'm like, will always be there to listen to you guys. But I do hope you guys are well and happy and safe. I'm sending you lots of love wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys next time.